The 66-year-old heritage-listed centenary pool may be a reminder of decades past.
All right, so guys, warm up today, 300s here. First one is just 100 swim, 100 pull, 100 kick.
But the swimmers here are the future of Australia's best Olympic sport.
Set. Go!
Near the CBD, this complex is set for an enormous transformation to host most of the aquatic sports in the Olympics in 7 years.
It's always been a dream to swim at the Olympics. I've seen the concepts on Instagram. Really inspired me as well. Inspires me to work harder, harder than ever.
Now it's the state government that is going to need to work harder than ever.
I award it to Brisbane, Australia.
The debate over the need for a new stadium and where it should be has played out like a political satire. The saga started 4 years ago when then Labor Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk announced the Gabba would be redeveloped. After she quit, Labor Premier Stephen Miles scrapped the plan, saying it was too expensive, and instead proposed a revamp of a suburban stadium.
We will upgrade the Queensland Sport and Athletics Complex to be the nation's best athletics facility.
And last year, while campaigning for the top job, then opposition leader David Crisafulli made his position clear.
Now, if you're asking me whether or not I support a new stadium, the answer is no, and I've been clear about that.
But in a perhaps not so surprising twist, things have changed again. Last November, now Premier David Crisafulli announced an independent review to finally decide the venues for the Games. Yesterday it was confirmed. A new stadium will be built after all, near the Brisbane CBD.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the centre of the plan will be a Brisbane stadium built at Victoria Park.
A broken promise that conjured an immediate apology.
I have to own that, and I will. And I am sorry. And it's my decision, and I accept that decision.
Outside the event, this community group wasn't celebrating.
Shame! Broken promise.
Save Victoria Park is an action group dedicated to protecting the park's green space and cultural heritage against development. It's vowed to take legal action when more information about the plans is available.
We're ready to go when we get that detail. Obviously, it's heritage. I'm sorry, but the Premier can dress it up how he likes. He is giving away prime heritage inner city land for a stadium.
The ambitious plan will cost $7.1 billion and will be bankrolled by both the state and federal governments. That'll cover the new 63,000-seat Olympic Stadium at Victoria Park, plus the new aquatic centre next door, and a major upgrade to the Queensland Tennis Centre.
People sit there talking at a dinner table and you're going Sydney, Melbourne, London, New York, Los Angeles, Paris, Brisbane, and everybody looks up at Brisbane saying, what the hell is Brisbane? That's going to change. This Olympics will change it.
Alan Patching's been involved in all sorts of big builds, including the redevelopment of this venue, Suncorp Stadium. He also led the construction of Sydney's 110,000-seat Olympic Stadium. Ask him when the build for the 2032 Games should begin.
Easiest question you could possibly ask, ASAP. But it should be ASARP, as soon as reasonably possible. If you base it on Sydney's experience, we did the stadium starting in 1996 and the Games were in 2000, and we had a full season to put events on beforehand. We're not going to get that timing.
Construction industry around the country in each state and territory is under enormous pressure. How can you guarantee that you'll actually be able to deliver the infrastructure, not only their venues, but the rail promises you've made and other transport promises as well?
Good question, Alex. By putting productivity front and centre in what we do. And one of the first bills that we took to the Parliament was re-establishing a productivity commission. It's currently doing a review of the building industry. I have every faith that Queenslanders will rise to the challenge, and it hinges on us driving productivity up on building sites in Queensland, and we believe the work is being done to do that.
We've had building industry problems up here, a lot of people going broke left, right and centre. Our key builders are pretty loaded with closed books. But on the other hand, I've got people ringing me from interstate saying, what are your thoughts on coming back to Brisbane with the Olympics coming up? I'm reservedly optimistic that that will work itself out simply because it's the Olympics.
Olympians inspiring the next generation say athletes just want the job done.
As a sports person, you couldn't care less. Just get it built, make it great, and hopefully they can make all that happen. And I'm pretty confident they will.
I wish that I could turn back time and be a young swimmer again. I wish I could have stars in my eyes and look towards a home Olympic Games. It is an opportunity like nothing else.